There's the what are the roles? The mom's role is to nurture, and
Yeah.
the mom's role is kind of to protect the kids from the dad.
Yeah, it's accurate. That's definitely accurate in our situation. Yeah, I'm the roughhouser, or the I'm a glorified playmate. I'm not good with kids until they're about 8 months to 9 months old. I'm a glorified playmate. That's the whole deal with me. And Hillary's an incredible nurturer. She's an incredible mother. Um, she is a protector, and like just wants them safe, and she's incredible with that. And I want my kids safe, but I want them to learn how to be safe by doing dangerous things.
Right. I fully get it. It's funny. I over the years, when you stepped away from individual competition, one of the reasons, as I recall, that you gave was that like, hey, I need to spend more time with my family. And I always wondered until hearing you talk now. I wonder if that's true, because it's hard to see that from the outside because you're doing team and you're doing
Right.
so much. But look, here we are, 10 minutes into the conversation, and you're telling me about last night going out with Lakeland and today going out with your kids. So you really are getting in that kid time.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is I probably train similar to the amount of time, if we're being 100% honest. But when I'm done training, I'm done training. I'm not all consumed, obsessed with what I'm going to do tomorrow. I mean, obviously, there's probably 6 weeks out of the year, the final 6 weeks leading up to the games, where that is in my head. But this time of year, even when I was an individual, I was thinking about, all right, what do I got to do? I still need to maintain. I got to do this. I got to do that. I mean, to be the best in the world at anything, I mean, you talk to Matt quite a bit. You have to be obsessed to be the best. And I knew that I couldn't do that and be a dad. And so, like I said, I still train probably as much. I'm a lot smarter about, how I, get in, get out, all that type of stuff. But I'm not, when I'm done training, I'm not thinking about what I need to be doing training wise next, or stress if I miss something. Like there was times this year where Lakeland had soccer games on Saturday morning relatively early, or, right around the time we would normally train, and I'd miss that session. I'd make it up later somehow. But it wasn't either with the whole group or whatever it was, and I wasn't probably doing as much as I thought I would need to do. But she's definitely more important than a missed training session. So
So really, it's like that. It's like Hillary will tell you'll see pop up on your calendar, or Hillary will tell you, "Hey, Lakeland has a soccer game Saturday at 9 a.m." and you won't do your training. You'll go to the soccer game, huh?
yeah, I won't. Yeah, or I might get up a little bit earlier than I normally would, an hour or two earlier, and try to get something in. We're all psychos, and I think you're probably the same way, where I need to do something, or else I'm not pleasant to be around.
Yeah.
We've been doing this so long that it's like, all right, I just need to get out of breath, break a sweat, something like that, just to make me feel better, I guess. And so, that might happen, or I might, like I said, do it later on, whatever it is, but it might not be the whole quality of session that I normally would on a Saturday. So, and that's really where the point, like when I get to the point where I feel like I'm missing more of that stuff, training wise, and not a valued or productive member of the team, that's when I'll step away from that as well. It's the kids are always going to, and my parents were incredible with that. Like, we're always going to, the kids are going to be at the forefront for sure.
This morning, you and I were texting. We were trying to set up a time, and you're like, "Hey, I'm going to grab a workout, and then let's do this." And I said, "Okay."
Yep.
And then I'm like thinking to myself, "Fuck this guy. This guy's going to go get all clear-eyed and shit, and bright-eyed, and be all
Yep.
alert."
And you're not.
Yeah, and I'm not. So I'm like, "All right." So I text you back. I'm like, "Okay, I'm going to ride the assault bike for 15 minutes hard, jump in the shower. I'm not
Yep.
going to let him."
Yep. Can't one
uh,
up. You can't FOMO that.
you probably did a lot more than 15 minutes on the assault bike, but for me that was like, okay, and I pushed really hard, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let him be sharper than me.
There you go. There you go. That mental clarity of the fitness just kind of clears out all the junk.